Say you be said to me that into a bit me a leader or Ghana if you assassin will say so. And you are grown old. Sir President Ibu, who told you to take I'm saying, Munim de Akoso. And yes, Samina Yaka. No, and Yami, no other gods. Or being one man Yamia Beno and Yaminum Abeno. There is no person that other gods, demonic gods, saying Sumai, whether they are idols, Amontia, or dwarfs, marine spirits, or marine spirits, demons, or demons. I bet me a Chishira Popo, Abraham Miminsani. There is no person empowered by a demon, marine spirits, idol worshipper that will be able to tie a knot which I cannot set loose. Also, you are being for the provoke me here. Who is who?
Keep watching. Mofantulos and TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one loss and TV.
I have lots in TV. Now, and I know about being Komobi. Reverend Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah, or the Sambia to Dane. I was now sorry, a year and net on the 10th of August. The aftermath of plane crasher, a Kunipa, including the defense minister. And some Reverend Owusu Bempah Orca. An ordering. Let's hear me. Reverend Owusu Bempah said, Mudi Munim the echo. Munim the echo so. What is it? Or somebody Munim the echo so. Now say, a you obia gonna say. Or to me, then to obey me, your man penny, His Excellency, the President of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, is say that yes. A you will be so but timid to me be in everywhere. The background to Najum. Na lie. Tofia, Emfa. Say, Anna, Reverend Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah Aircount. Now, was a moment you wouldn't even near maybe. And you have a bad of a baker once a year to baby. Now, when him say, now, President, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, now say, a helicopter ne cocoon, Nipa 8, now some got Tamubi.
Hey!
Yes. Now some got Tamubi.
Hey!
Now, the armament name on say, and ne program be an or Assemblies of God is here. And we'll choose you. So, Bako Assemblies, dear. And on a year, and on a year at sea. And a dabont. Now, the course walk Kuomwa. I can just say, Papa men co program we, and I want to. What does he? Yes. Now, the year moving Nimon say. If it's His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama Bapa
Mr. President.
Yes. Then he had the hopper this time. And it's what say Ghana Bay ya, Onyame di for come. And to all the for beer. Oh, no, na. Papa Koha, Papa Sana, and your back with you. Never so. I am fortunate. A year and they be the BH.
Yes.
What I say? It is a Reverend Owusu Bempah and somewhere on him the orca. And I own him the other day, it's in a sword. Out of what's here. And my young friend, I'm in California. What I say? And my young friend, I'm in California. And the back one, His Excellency, Abuano. Oh, that's what I say. Do you hear Reverend Owusu Bempah and some more kind? I say, I just said, Nipana. Or no demon, or man quantin, or diet and the party as one day. Now, said the party as one day, they are to me, Pierre. Yes, and it's a war. I just said, any question or winning or winning. Do be every home. And I saw so Bobby wearing so and do Becono. And I saw one penasum to the Bequadroswa. Reverend Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah, the prophet of Ghana, Ghana's national prophet. The great seer.
Yes.
What's the main country I was saying?
How?
You are joking.
You are joking.
You are joking. Young Quay, Reverend Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah, then some more Kafa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and then someone foot to a hodwa, but they might yen Ghana for and then Yamia or elevate no chess or no dear. Say young corporal boss on your answer. Only 2 mean what the man. It's a also to me be a papa also. You could tell Reverend Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah.
I have not troubled the nation. But the trouble is against you, your wife, your children, and your household. Now, I'm not going to give any theme for this message. Now, there was a cause, there was something, there was a reason which caused Elijah to do something. It propelled him to do something. How is it that Ahab, you have embraced Baal and put your trust in Baal?
Now I rejected Unyankopon.
And you have rejected God. Sometimes you appear to be a sycophant.
Side.
You appear to be on God's side.
Side.
And in the same breath, you are on the side of Baal. And because of what you are doing, you are causing the nation to be swayed, and they are emulating your ways. And so the nation has not yet discovered the God whom they ought to serve. The nation has not yet discovered the God in whom they should fully trust.
Because you lift Baal.
Because you lift Baal on one side.
And
sometimes, out of pretense, you pretend as though you are exalting God.
Sana elders. Ahab wife follow.
Now, the elders and the people of this nation, Ahab, for your sake, because of you, the people are copying that character. They are learning from you.
And so,
if Elijah said there will be no rain, there was a cause. So Elijah said, for this reason, there will be no rain.
Now,
because of the amount of power God had vested in Elijah,
and in the realm,
and the realm, he operated it in that time, which was above the dimension of every other person in that nation at that time. Now, the level he operated in was higher than the levels fetish priests operated in.
Divinity, our connection.
He was the only person who had connection with divinity. So without him, the nation was nothing. When he releases a blessing upon the nation, the blessing of God will abide. And if he does not pronounce any blessing, the blessing of God will not come. He was the one who God considered.
Although Ahab president,
although Ahab was
king, leader,
although Ahab was the leader, was the king,
but so nyame obini na dwene etu anamo afa oman ho na ya Elijah enye Ahab.
But if God wanted a man with whom he would have a discussion with or share a thought with, it was Elijah and not Ahab.
Elijah onye king.
Elijah was not a king.
Elijah onye elder.
Elijah was not an elder.
But Elijah no a prophet.
Elijah was a prophet.
Now a spokesperson.
He was God's spokesperson. He did not convey his own message. So every time he spoke, he said, "Thus saith the Lord to thee. Thus saith the Creator unto thee." Now, because of your behavior and your acts, your conduct, there will be no rain.
3 years and a half.
3 years and a half.
Na heaven.
The heaven was shut. There was no fetish priest who could challenge and reverse what Elijah had said. There was no record of any spiritualist who came out and said, "Elijah, I am challenging your word. Let there be rain," and there was rain. It didn't happen. Listen, do not compare idol worshippers with the worshippers or priests of the true God. Listen, don't seek help from men of God and seek help from diviners or spiritualists. Now that is the true picture of the lives of many people. That is how we behave. On Sunday, they will go to church. They would go to the feet of God, the Creator. But the next day, there is a spiritualist somewhere. A spiritualist, a fetish priest, or a malam, a diviner, that he would go and seek help from. That is not how it is done. Elijah said,
confused.
Now, for how long would you be confused?
Between divinity and a Baal.
Between divinity and Baal. For how long are you tossed between the spirit of God and the spirit of the devil? For how long?
Why am I spiritual head?
Now, who is your spiritual head?
When who lead your mind?
Who is leading the nation spiritually?
Now
that was the question Elijah asked.
Who is who?
Now, if that is the case, let's prove which God is God, so that your mind will be settled about one God.
Because
one God.
Two masters.
Because you cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve the true God and serve Baal.
Christ.
You cannot serve Christ and serve Mammon.
Mountain Carmel.
Let's go up to Mount Carmel.
Now,
on Mount Carmel, would allow the worshippers of Baal to do their rituals. They will do their rituals and call upon their God.
Elijah.
And Elijah, I will call upon my God. And let us see which God has power. Who this nation should follow. Now today I'm not talking about mysteries. I am speaking to wise men.
Now you set a record no straight.
And we are about to set the record straight.
Na makaba jina bibi so na fe me de ma no asi.
Now I will speak to a point and then I will wrap up the message.
Mama me hu nya wahi.
Listen, don't develop resentments.
Mama me kasa nya tenten ma
And
ne.
don't feel I am talking too much.
Cause ba e kan ye nyina.
Because when something happens, all of us will be affected.
Ahona Ahab
And so Ahab
and the elders
and his elders,
and woman ni nyina say Elia wasemi e ya sempa.
Ahab and his elders said to Elijah, I think what you have said makes sense.
Yeah,
It is good
sign.
news. We want a sign.
Osofo.
Papa.
Omo pe sign.
They wanted a sign.
Omo pe so omo hu de animu odu.
They wanted to see which God was stronger in the spirit.
Elijah no anya timid.
Elijah was not a timid guy.
Elijah no anya tebo.
Elijah was not a timorous soul.
No anya mresa.
He was not a weak guy.
No no kuku odu sa onhye ne ban so.
Elijah was a bold man. Anytime the unction of God was upon him, he was bold.
Omo from mountain Carmel.
So they went up onto the mountain called Carmel.
Osemu ni kan
He said-
anyamo de.
You can take the lead. Start first.
Ya build 2 altars.
2 altars have been built.
Ya mo mu boo.
And each of the parties were given bulls.
Elia de ba ko bala konfo so de
One
ba.
for Elijah, the other for the worshippers of Baal.
And I mean preach Elijah ne Baal worshipers.
Now, I'm not here to preach about Elijah and the worshippers of Baal, no. But I just want to make a point.
Osemu ni kan anyamo de.
So he said, why not take the lead? Start with your rituals. Do what you have to do.
Ojina ha
And he stood by.
wan kofie.
He didn't go home.
Osemu nyamo de.
He said, do what you want to do.
Omo chechire no osane.
So they started. And while they were putting things together, he was scattering. While they were binding, he was losing.
They can somewhere boldly.
Now, I am going to say this boldly without mincing words.
No enyame.
No other gods.
Obie no ma enyame aben no, enyame nom aben no.
There is no person that other gods, demonic gods,
Say nsumai,
whether they are idols
amontia,
or dwarfs
marine spirits,
or marine spirits
demons,
or demons.
Ah, ubetimi achishira popo. Abra mi ntimi nsane.
There is no person empowered by a demon, marine spirit, idol worshipper that will be able to tie a knot which I cannot set loose.
Debia me carry na masana kan to aso. Opa ajibi, opeso menyini. But time will tell.
You know, you may want to believe it or doubt it. That is up to you. But time will tell.
Men force say jidi.
I am not forcing you to believe it.
Opa jidi opa menyini. Anya force.
If you want to believe it, that's up to you. You want to doubt it, it is also up to you.
Opa de amakan ubetimi adi matem.
Now,
No problem.
if you want to insult me because of what I have said, you can go ahead.
But asase ye aye woso yi.
But this earth whereon we dwell,
Any ahohoma wo man.
and the spirits in this
Any
nation,
said the American anokure
they
pepe.
know that what I have said is true. Absolutely true.
Also you are being for the provoke me near. Who is who?
Now, if you believe that you have more power, which is not God's power, just throw a challenge or cause me to be upset, and let's see whether there is power.
Mama me body way na down.
Do not be deceived by my looks.
Tiena me can say me chiro. What the enchantment?
Now, you are going to use enchantments.
What the satanic powers?
You are going to use Satan's powers.
But me the divinity.
But I will come in the power of
The
divinity.
universal father.
I will come in the power of the universal Father,
The creator.
the creator of body,
The above universe.
the creator of the
No
universe,
more galaxies.
the one who created the galaxies.
No about planets.
and created the planets
No nyina
and made the sun
no nyini bosome.
and made the moon,
Esoro sonoma.
the stars in the heavens,
Asasi.
the earth,
Nsuonsuo ni mutumi.
water bodies and powers that dwell therein,
Eni mumu adoma.
and the animals that swim in the
Epukese da hoyi.
You see the vast sea which we can see,
Eni emu bunum.
and the depths of the sea,
Emutumi.
the powers that dwell
Eni
therein,
mumwa.
and all the fishes that
Dia
dwell
wa
there,
asasi ase.
all that is beneath the
Dia
earth,
wa sunsuma yemfa yanihu.
things in the spiritual world
Eni dia wa
that we
honama
can see,
yadi yanihu.
and things in the physical world which are visible,
Emframa.
the wind,
Ohome.
breath,
Enkwa.
life,
Eni owuo.
and death.
Asasi ase.
Beneath the
Minerals ɛwɔ hɔ.
crust of the
Enua
earth,
nhoma.
the minerals,
Nhaban.
the trees,
North, east, south, and west.
creeping plants, the cardinal points, north, east,
From
south, and
Ghana,
west.
Togo to America.
From Ghana to Togo to America,
Biribibia.
everything,
We're in charge.
the person in
Now,
charge
Frema ne bae no.
who commanded them
Ɛyɛ
to
ɔno ne timu na
existence.
megyina mede kasa yi.
It is the name of that God I speak to you.
Ɔno na no ɔne Eli Adam no.
Now, that was the God who was on the side of Elijah.
Saa nyame a meka.
Now, this God I'm talking about,
Ɔnyɛ Israelfoɔ nko a
he
Nyankopɔn.
is not the God of the Israelites alone.
Nti me memfrɛ no Israel Nyankopɔn.
So I will not just call him the God of Israel.
Ɔnyɛ Amerikafoɔ nko a
He
Nyankopɔn.
is not the God of Americans
Ɔnyɛ
alone.
Russiafoɔ nko a
He is
Nyankopɔn.
not the God of Russians.
Ɔnyɛ Spainfoɔ nko a
He is
Nyankopɔn.
not the God of the Spanish people.
Ɛna ɔnyɛ
alone.
Ghanafoɔ nko a
And
Nyankopɔn.
he is not the God of
Ɔnyɛ
Ghanaians alone.
Nigeriafoɔ nko a
He is
Nyankopɔn.
not the God of Nigerians
But
alone.
wɔyɛ universal father.
But he is the universal Father.
Ɛmoa nyinaa ɔna yɛɛ.
He is the creator of all animals.
Nnipa nyinaa ɔna nweneɛ.
He is the creator of all men.
Millions,
The millions of men.
billions,
The billions of men.
uncountable.
Things which are in their numbers and are uncountable.
Oni ahyɛseɛ, oni awieɛ.
He's got no beginning or ending.
Ne ho ohu ato ɛsɛn sɛ bi koraa so onni hɔ.
Now, this God is so strange that some people believe that this God doesn't exist.
Because ne angels, ne elders a ɔno ɔmo wɔ ahemfie baako mu mpo, ɔmo hu ne da.
Because even his angels and the elders who dwell in heaven with him have not seen him.
Ɔmo te ne nka so ɔmo hu no.
Yes, they know his presence. They feel his presence, but they have not yet seen him.
Eli asɛm ni kan nya mo deɛ.
Elijah said, go ahead, take the lead, start.
Ɔmo kyekyere no ɔsan.
So while they started and they were putting things together,
Ɔsi so far as
binding
I'm
things,
in
he
the
was
hole.
losing them. He
So
said,
far as I'm in
so
the
long as I am here,
deɛ ɔmo yɛ no ɛnya dwuma.
what you are doing will not be successful.
Sɛ yɛ obi sɛ
Now, if anybody
ɔwɔ
thinks
tumi.
that he's got power,
Enti obetumi ayi leader a ɔwɔ Ghana ha afiri asase wɔ ese so a ɛyɛ agorɔ na ɔdi.
if anybody believes that he's got power, so he can use his evil power to take the life, to take a leader or choose a leader, that person is joking.
Sɛ president bɛwu. Who
Or
told you?
to take the life of the president,
Oh my God.
that's a joke.
Ɛm sɛ munim deɛ ɛkɔ so. Ɛnyɛ nsɛm nyinaa na yɛka. Ɔsɔfo. Tie me. Menkaa sɛ obi bɛn me a ɔnwu da o.
Now, I am not saying that if there is anybody who is very close to me, that person will never die.
Ba nea ne brɛ nso yɛ.
But if it is not yet your time,
Na onyame de na bɛhyɛ me ntaban kɛseɛ no ase.
who God has brought to dwell under my wings,
So owura owuo mu mpo a ɔbɛsan apie.
even if that person is in the mouth of death, that person will come out again.
Agye sɛ nipa no yɛ asoɔden.
Unless the person is disobedient, obstinate, hardened heart, stiff-necked.
Ɔmo command ɔmo fura na Eli ayɛ command twe ɔmo ba fam.
Now, as they were performing their rituals and they were ascending in the spiritual realm, Elijah was
Huh?
drawing them down.